As you can see, I'm in New York City, and you can tell by these tall buildings, and there's a ton of people. Things might change this week because I'm about to party a lot, but I wanted to say why I decided to move to DC instead of staying in New York. First of all, there is way too many people. This place is just filled with people. Wherever you go, it just feels suffocating and feels overwhelming for somebody like me. I can't be around too many people. You can't stop anywhere. You can't stop at a hotel and be like, I'm gonna use the bathroom here. You come home feeling gross and dirty, and the weather is always worse than DC. Everything is small and tiny and overpriced. There isn't any space to put your things in case you're stuck. As you can tell, I've got my suitcases and my lunch and everything. I've got my backpack on my back, and I can't leave them anywhere because it's just too cramped up. People spend an insane amount living here. People talk about New York City parties and how they're crazy and fun. There's no time for socializing. On top of that, people are always rude and in a bad mood. My arm is really, really hurting, which is why I'm resting it on a post. Subways are more expensive than anywhere else. Anytime I'm in the subways, I'm just grossed out. It's so funny because right now I'm watching this girl on the phone and she's complaining about how this place is so expensive. It's this girl over here. She's like complaining about how this place is so expensive. She doesn't seem to like it here very much. Like, because it takes so long to get everywhere and it's so expensive to get everywhere, I'm constantly just carrying all my stuff with me everywhere. I need all the stuff and I can't stop to put it somewhere. And so that's why my arms are breaking. And as you can see, everyone else has their suitcases. So you know how I sometimes complain that it's hard to make friends in Washington, D.C. because there's so many people and so transient. It's hard to form long-term connections because there's so many people and people have so many connections to choose from. New York City is worse. It's worse. New York City is just a ton of people and everyone is dating and hooking up with each other. A little bit is fun, but the whole time when your entire lifestyle is that, it just gets depressing. It gets really depressing. And I would not be able to do that. We're not made to live around so many people. I just know too many people here. And I think everybody's like that. Everybody knows too many people here. And there isn't really time to make real connections. My friend Steph and I were talking about it the other day. She made a New Year's resolution to try and not make more than like a handful of friends, to try and not make new friends. I think that's a great New Year's resolution. She wanted to invest more in the friendships that she already had. Makes you feel less lonely. You've got like, you know, you're learning how to be like a more committed friend and have real relationships and connect to people more. New York City makes it really, really hard to do that. Rent keeps getting higher and higher and higher, so people have to move around constantly. People are constantly looking for roommates. I don't know how people do it here. It's harder and harder to have a business, to be like an entrepreneur. And there's so many artistic people and entrepreneurs here in New York. And it's a shame that it's getting tougher and tougher to do what they want to do. There are a lot of great things about New York. The fact that there are a lot of people makes it a great thing. There are more business opportunities, there's more opportunities for friendships, networking. There are more opportunities for dating. People are more refined. They have to be because there's more of a competition. Anything you want to do, they've got it here in New York City. And it's fun, and you know what? There are a lot of beautiful parts of the city, people who like excitement, like New York City, and there's a huge flourishing artistic culture here. As you can see, right behind me, there's like a whole mural. I forgot to mention one of the biggest reasons why I don't live in New York. Probably the main reason why I left New York and didn't want to live here. The same reason why I don't live in Israel, like my siblings, or LA, like the rest of my family. And the reason for that is I wanted to stop being religious. And growing up, I know a lot of people from New York. I was here a lot before, so basically I know a lot of religious people here, and I feel pressured all the time, and that's a very personal thing to me. And that's it. Thank you for watching this. See you all tonight on my live stream. You might see some really cool people. You might see Lila, my childhood friend Lila, because I'll be staying with her. You might see Daniel and some other cool people. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.